Today, I am bringing you 7 comforting scents. Some will be perfect to curl up on the couch, some will awaken your senses, and some of them will have a calming effect on you. If you are interested, then let's just jump right into it. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana and I am your go-to fragrance enthusiast who has been collecting fragrances for over the last 5 years. Here on this channel we talk about all fragrances. It doesn't matter if it's niche, designer or Middle Eastern, the ultimate goal is just to smell good and feel good. The reason why I really love fragrances is that often they can have an influence on your mood or on how you feel. There are days, weeks, or periods in life when you may need a little bit of extra support. You need something that calms you down, gives a warm hug, or slightly refreshes your senses and cheers you up. And I have to say, lately, I find myself spending more and more time in my beauty room sniffing these perfumes after a long, exhausting day at work. So let's start strong. The note of tea. Whether it is black or green tea, there is something in the aroma that calms me down and also uplifts my mood at the same time. The first fragrance that I will feature in this video will be BDK Gris Charnel, a woody, aromatic, spicy perfume that is featuring the notes of cardamom, fig, black tea, iris, vetiver, and sandalwood. The tea note has a perfect calming effect on me. The creaminess of the fig and sandalwood just beautifully grounds the perfume and kind of counterbalances any sharpness from the tea. The iris and vetiver are only giving some extra dimensions to the scent, and that touch of tonka bean sweetens up the whole composition. I heard multiple people saying that Gris Charnel is their rainy day scent, and I absolutely understand it. It is perfect for gloomy days when you would like to have something, that feels like a hug. If Gris Charnel is not in your budget, another alternative is Lattafa's Liam Grey. They are not exactly the same. I find Liam Grey slightly sweeter and maybe a bit more vanillic, but honestly, in the air, I'm not sure if I would be able to tell the difference. Moving on to another aromatic musky vanillic scent with a touch of lavender, which also has a calming effect, is Wool from Commodity. It has a lot of notes, but what really stands out for me are the grey musk, the vanilla, the lavender, the vetiver, and the cedarwood. The blend of this perfume is just fantastic, and it perfectly imitates the feel of a soft wool blanket. It is not too strong. I cannot imagine that you can really overspray it, as there is some kind of transparency in this scent. The reason why I added this one to my collection earlier this year, because I find it very unique. I really have not smelled anything like this before. Wool is completely unisex, maybe slightly masculine leaning for some, but I'm not having any problems wearing it. It has a sweet vanilla base that is making the perfume very warm and enveloping. It is calming, comforting, and perfect for some chill moments. The next perfume has also a black tea note, but it has a completely different vibe than Gris Charnel. It is Jodhpur 6 a.m. from the L'Anthropist. And now, L'Anthropist is the brand that was created by Bertrand Duchaufour, and it is a very modern, avant-garde fragrance brand which has the widest inspiration behind their fragrances. I have tested now a couple of his creations as part of this line, and I can tell you they are really one of a kind. Jodhpur 6 a.m. may be the easiest wear in the line, and it is inspired by an Indian chai tea that awakens the senses after a night of travel. It is slightly spicy, creamy, milky, with some floral touches. It has the notes of black tea, spicy notes, tuberose, ginger, cardamom, and milk. The spiciness is not too harsh to my nose. They're just making this creation more complex and full-bodied. It is a perfume that indeed awakens your senses and also a great choice for layering. For example, I really love layering tea fragrances with vanilla or marshmallow notes because they go perfectly with each other. Try it and let me know how you liked it. Before we move on to the next category, I would like to ask you to take a very quick moment and like and hype this video. And also, if you want to see more perfume content from me, please also consider to subscribe. Sandalwood is well known of its soothing effect. So I'm bringing you a couple of more perfumes that are featuring this note. The first one is Santal Austral from Matiere Premiere. I have to say I love the scent of Santal Austral as much as I despise vanilla powder from this house. This is a powdery, woody fragrance with the sweetness of tonka beans. It is a relatively simple perfume where the sandalwood is the real star of the show. It is very sweet and it doesn't lean into that pickle juice territory at all. Due to the strong woodiness, it may feel a touch masculine, but this one is also completely unisex to me. It is perfect for layering. It can make any vanilla or rose scent a bit deeper and maybe a bit more sensual. The performance is also great. I'm getting whiffs of the perfume for like 6 or 7 hours at least. This might be a bit too deep or too strong for now that we are entering into spring, but still a nice pick to keep it in the back of your mind for fall and winter. I know that there is also an extrate version of it. However, I've not smelled it yet. Do you think that it is worth to be tried, or have you tried it? If you did, then please share your experience in the comments. Another sandalwood perfume, but something a little bit sweeter and maybe a bit quieter, is Vanilla Eclat from Navitus. And this is in collaboration with Christine from the Perfume Nest. And I have to tell you, this is one of the most beautiful complex vanillas in my collection. It is not too sweet and just perfectly balances the woody, the sweet, and the savory notes. It opens up with a rice note, which immediately makes it very unique. And as it dries down, some of these aspects of the rice will remain with us, but the milkiness, the woodiness will take it over, and they blend into the vanilla base. It is not a loud perfume. This is something that you will wear for yourself. It has rather a moderate longevity with intimate projection. So this one will not be with you for an entire day, but I still recommend it if you don't mind to touch it up during your day. The next two perfumes will be a little bit nutty, gourmand, slightly powdery, which usually provides a cozy vibe. The first one is a relatively newer addition to my collection, and it is Hazelnut Praline from Theodoros Kalotinis. And this is a little bit like a chocolatey, creamy perfume where still the hazelnut is the star of the show. It just perfectly blends into the chocolate and makes it smell like a real praline. It is a photorealistic gourmand, so also you have to like this category to enjoy this perfume. What I really like in this one that it is not overpowering. Some of the Theodoros Kalotinis perfumes are real beasts, but I think that the moderate performance of this one matches perfectly this scent profile. This way, you can also use it, for example, for layering to make other perfumes maybe a bit more chocolatey and sweet. Then lastly, I'm bringing you Blue Indaco from Giardini di Toscana. Now, Blue Indaco, I think, is one of the most underrated perfumes of this brand. Everyone is talking about Bianco Latte or Bora Bora, and also maybe a few people know Celeste, but I haven't really heard anyone talking about Blue Indaco. It is a soft, musky almond perfume with some light touches of frangipani and vanilla. It is very soft, powdery and floral, very feminine. This is typically the perfume that I would wear in certain occasions when I really want to smell soft, elegant, and approachable. It can be also a great bedtime scent, as I don't think that it would disturb you during falling asleep. And the performance is true to the brand, quite long-lasting with at least 6 or 7 hours of wear. Also, this one has ambroxan, so if you are sensitive to it, then maybe I recommend to sample it first. And eventually, I always recommend to sample everything first. So this was it, my ultimate list of comforting scents. If I have to pick up, let's say, the top 3 that I would absolutely recommend to get your nose on, then it would be Vanilla Eclat, Blue Indaco, and Jodhpur 6 AM. But now I would like to hear from you. What is your favorite calming, cozy scent? Please share it in the comments. If you like this video, then please also hype it and give it a thumbs up before you leave. And please consider to subscribe if you haven't. And until the next time, just keep on smelling good and feeling good. Bye bye.